So hi, yeah. Often wondered what do you call it? What happens if I throw a show and there's nobody there? But it's just being demonstrated to me now that the little thing down here that tells me how many people are watching doesn't match at all with what's showing me over here on the other screen. So yeah, life is like that. Life is weird. We're gonna turn off autofocus so that we can try and actually be focused. There we go. Close enough for rock and roll. Once again, the camera just does whatever the heck it wants, and you know, we'll do what we can do. Hey, hello, Ruth. Welcome to the show. I will be doing things and saying stuff, but that should come as a no shock to anyone, really. Yeah. All right, get this micro just a little bit. That's how you can tell if you're a streamer, is if you have a microphone in the shot. If you don't have a microphone in the shot, then you're a filmmaker. And you'll also notice there is a 30-second delay, and that is because I am streaming this on multiple platforms. Facebook just happens to be one of them, and Facebook likes to wait 30 seconds before it shows you stuff, and I don't know why. It just does. It's weird. All right, so let us bravely soldier forward. I'll grab a couple things here. The first song, well, all the songs have H's in the title, and that's where we're getting this current set of the current topic here. Because I'm strapped for topics, apparently, clearly. This first one is a filk that me and Chris Artelburn wrote over Facebook, which is a dangerous place, but it does give you the opportunity to collaborate in little fits and bursts. And this one definitely counts as that. It is a riff on a classic song, if such terms can be used in this case. The classic country music song, Put Another Log on the Fire. And it was inspired by someone posting something from... There we are. I can see you now. Yep, it's the 30-second delay. I don't know what's going on there, but this is inspired by put another log on the fire. It's in fact Womp Rat Hoedown, because someone posted a picture of somebody from the Star Wars films of the unfortunate incident occurred with the sandcrawler and all the little Jawas being thrown on a pyre, and my brain went, put another Jawa on the fire. And I'm going to hell for that. I'm going to Star Wars hell for it. I know that. Put another Jawa on the fire. Rustle up some blue milk and some beans. Get them Tusken Raiders single file, 'cause it's cold, them beggars canyon, if you please. Wait, there you go. Put that whiny farm boy for the filters. Pack him in a speeder with a droid. Don't let him get tied up with that Kenobi, 'cause the Empire doesn't like them Jedi boys. Wookiee verse. Got that junky cargo ship to Bestman. Haggle with Calrissian and then fetch that whiny farm boy from the swamplands, 'cause that idiot Solo's in trouble again. Throw a Mandalorian in the Sarlacc. Too soon? Steer the pleasure barge across the dunes. Grab another drink bub from the D2, and we'll party under Tatooine's 3 moons. One more time, throw a Mandalorian in the Sarlacc. Jetpack, what a great idea! Steer that pleasure barge across the dunes. Grab another drink bub from the D2, and we'll party under Tatooine's 3 moons. The Wookiee solo always takes it out of me. Jeez. What am I even... why do I even do that to myself? I don't even know, man. The actors who have... the original actor who played Chewbacca actually had a thing with his throat, and it allowed him to make those Wookiee noises really easily. The rest of us just risk injury every time we do it. So, having gotten that out of the way, some of y'all may be aware that here in the United States of America, we have had an electoral process going on, and there has been an election, and there are votes being counted, and there are votes being counted again, and there are votes that are taking a really damn long time to count. And there are people complaining that the votes are being counted wrong, or that illegal votes are being counted, or that legal votes are being counted illegally, or that legally illegal people voting, counting, trucks, voting, and counting. And somebody, I wish I could remember who, I wish I had screenshotted it, had said that over the weekend, we were going to get an awful lot of comments, video rants, from white dudes in their trucks. And I thought, well, if that ain't a perfect time to bring back a song from the Angry catalog, ain't no better time than right now. Now, 2 things. This is being done with love. Because there's an awful lot of folks like that just... I don't understand what it is. You pack yourself into your vehicle, you close the door, you roll up the windows, you put on sunglasses so no one can actually see your eyes, and then you do these things. To get into character, hold on, I need my American sunglasses. American sunglasses. Here we go. Now I can't see a damn thing. Oh, wow, I really can't see a damn thing. I thought I was going to be able to read the notes from here, but I can't. I have to enlarge them now because I am old. And my eyesight is getting worse. And Evernote changed how they're doing it. Now, this is being played, by the way, in the key of freedom. my sunglasses on, got my windows up tight, got the inside info, yeah, I'm gonna shake them snowflakes up tonight. Got my iPhone clamped down on my high-vis visor, gonna give y'all the truth, cause freedom don't need no supervisor. Y'all want the hard edge facts? Well now, boy, you are in luck. Honey, turn the YouTube on, time for a hot take from my truck. Freedom. That means I can do whatever I want. No consequences. Y'all the time in the world to make a 10-minute rant. Patriotism is high, although the facts are kinda scant. Y'all won't believe the truthiness of the stuff I got to say, but I'm gonna be brave and hide in my truck while I rant about the American way. Y'all want the hard edge facts? Well now, boy, you are in luck. Honey, turn the YouTube on, time for a hot take from my truck. Freedom! Whatever the hell that means. I gotta buy me another big flag. Y'all are in for it. Controversial opinions that sound about just like another 6 other YouTube minions. They're my friends. Freedom runs in my veins. You know, I ain't got no fear. So I'll just hide and rant in my truck until my boss or wife finds me here. Y'all want the hard edge facts? Well now, boy, you are in luck. Honey, turn the YouTube on, time for a hot take from my truck. Well, it's actually a minivan, but don't tell nobody. Y'all want the hard edge facts? Well now, boy, you are in luck. Honey, turn the YouTube on, time for a hot take from my truck. Freedom! I want to thank everyone for... Wait. Oh, there you are. I want to thank... I'm not seeing these glasses. So that's the hot take from my truck. I'm very happy with that. For those of you who've been hanging out with me, the last two songs I actually played with a pick. Usually, I strum with the edge of my thumb, which means that I look like every single animated cartoon from the 70s and 80s when they were depicting someone playing an instrument. You just saw their hand doing this. Nobody was holding a plectrum. Nobody was doing any finger picking. This was it. And I started doing that, although proper ukulele technique is to use a finger like that, because I started learning how to play the ukulele at work in my office. Now, I have an office with a door, and it's down a little short hallway, and there's not a lot of people around, but I didn't want to annoy people. And I found that if I just brush the strings with my thumb, it's pretty soft. I also noticed that that doesn't pick up as well as it could. Now, they do have these felt picks for ukuleles, and they work out pretty well, and they're felt so you don't scratch the bejesus out of the neck, because most ukulele playing happens up here near the top of the neck, not down here by the hole. It's a weird thing, but there it is. So now you know something more about me than you knew before. And now for the next song. Keeping in our H theme, this one was actually inspired by Teppo, who is our man in Finland. He sent a picture, this picture in fact, posted it to social media, and the caption was, "It is snowing in Helsinki." And when I saw that, I thought to myself, that is just about the most Warren Zevon song title I have ever heard in my life. I am a big Warren Zevon fan. I love his stuff. I love the fact that there was this ferocious intellect behind all of it. Even the stuff that just makes no sense at all. Knowing is half the battle. The other half are apparently red lasers and blue lasers if you watch G.I. Joe. But I digress. And there's always something, there's always this intellect behind all of his songs. And I was trying to come up with something like that. I think this one merits being the brushing with the thumb as opposed to the pick. If I could play a piano, this would be the song I'd play the piano. I'd play that instead. Because it's just got that kind of feel for it. Wow. It's also the return of my nemesis, the B-flat chord. The B-flat chord is what the F chord is for the regular guitar. And basically it hates everyone and wants everyone to suffer. So the way that I mentally set the song up here, when you imagine, if you will, that there's a bar somewhere. And it's like 2 o'clock. I'll go slower. And the guy who's sitting there with his last drink, and he's having a conversation with it. He's not angry. He's not sad. He's just tired. Snowing in Helsinki, raining hard on the Zuiderzee, and all the socialists are drinking, bemoaning what's become of me. The trains are running slow in Cairo, taxi stalled in Trafalgar Square. Well, they're all seeking my revival. Well, sad to say they won't find it there. Bridge. I don't have words for this. I might one day. It's impossible to fathom the depths of what I've sunken in. But I'll just fight on like my father. Well, I'll just take it on the chin. It's snowing in Helsinki, raining hard on the Zuiderzee, and all the socialists are drinking, bemoaning what's become of me. That's a hard one. That's a hard one for a number of reasons. The dreaded F chord is one of them. That is to say, in this case, the B flat chord. This is a B. This is an F. See, with the ukulele, the F chord is easy. It's a 2-finger wonder. And then you got the monster of the B chord. And I'm not clever enough to find a capo or other place to put stuff. So I don't have to play it. But getting through all of that means we have successfully reached the time for song 3. Not 4, song 4. We just did song 3. Remember yesterday I was like really tired and I like stayed home from the day job entirely and just spent the day passed out and collapsed. That's about where we are now. That's all right though. because I'm here. I'm here with y'all, and y'all are actually adding years to my life with your interacting with me. The conversation that we have over here with these word bubbles, hey Chris, is one of the things that helps keep me sane for a given value of sane. The last song is a good one. And it is one that also has an H in it, because it is the Hasselhoff Ballad about the wonderful man, the German master of defense, Oskar Hasselhoff, who invented a maneuver so effective, no defense at all. And so it inspired me to write a happy little song about gambling, drunkenness, and defenestration. I was gambling in Helsinki, down upon my luck. Owed a lot of these big Flemish guys, I felt that I was stuck. I thought I was a goner, sure surrounded by mine foes. Then I remembered Hasselhoff, and he solved all mine woes. For he had in fact invented a maneuver, the Hasselhoff maneuver, which goes like this. Just grabs them by the crotch and then throws them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grabs them by the crotch and then throws them out the window. It's amazing what a little twist of wrist and arm can do. Well, I made my way out of there and I fled down to the bar. I happily sipped lager, maybe 2 or 15 jars. Some massive Swedish mercenary spoke ill of my ma. I did not think I could escape this peril quite unscarred. And then I remembered that I had purchased and thoroughly read the Hasselhoff maneuver booklet right here. It's a very informative pamphlet. It's very easy to remember the Hasselhoff maneuver, which goes like... Just grabs them by the crotch, once and throws them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blow. Just grabs them by the crotch and throws them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. I had gathered quite a crowd by the great feat I did perform. I ordered me another round, for I had gone quite warm. When time to pay the bill came, pleased for credit fair or scorned. And though I tried to stand my ground, my fate was quite forewarned. For I discovered that because it was in the off-season, they had hired Oskar Hasselhoff himself, master of defense from Dresden, Germany, the city which will never fall, to be their bouncer. I was thrilled. Hallo! Guten Abend, Master Hasselhoff, Sie geht's? Und he grabbed me by the crotch, and he threw me out the window. Well, that was darned effective, I thought, as I was passing through. He grabbed me by the crotch, and he threw me out the window. Yes, it seems defenestration works on me as well as you. Everybody just grabs them by the crotch, and then throws them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blow. Just grabs them by the crotch, and then throws them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Grabs them by the crotch and throws them out the window. Available wherever violent books are sold. And so, having helped ourselves up off the ground, brushing away the gravel, we come to the end of another kind of difficult to explain Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show. But here we are. We made it again. As I say every time, we will continue to do this until it seems like it's a good idea to stop, or that I'm forced to go back to the day job full-time and not work from home. In the event that happens, I will simply reschedule to make this a weekend show. a longer weekend show. Doing it once a week might just be a little easier than doing it 4 times a bloody week without repeating yourself. So, because we are, in fact, we live in a capitalistic society, so we got a few things to get through over here. And the first of which is, of course, the tip jar, which is paypal.com/theadequate, or for you cool kids using Venmo, @theadequate. And I want to thank Eric and Robert and Rick and Emily and Miranda for all dropping some bucks in the bucket. Any money that goes into the buckets goes into the show. We just paid for more web hosting, and we've got all kinds of stuff just kind of ticking along here to keep this, try to give you guys some semblance of almost, but not quite, professional level entertainment as I crank through these shows to give myself the performance hours and rehearsal time necessary to eventually inflict this upon an unsuspecting public. Some of these folks have actually given me more money more than once, which makes me question their judgment. I also question the judgment of the folks over here at my Patreon, patreon.com/theadequate. Right here, Chris and Teppo and Shay and Cascuro and Linda and Ann and Stephen and Rob and Alicia and Relly and BK and Kaylee and Rob, Brian and John and Lorene. And I got them out of order and I don't care. It's been a long day. All of these folks have, for reasons that are still somewhat beyond me, decided to commit a certain amount of money every month to the continued production of this. And I thank you for that. I will be inflicting more stuff on y'all through the Patreon site, including a song I'm working on right now called Thank You for Coming to My TED Talk, which is every bit as bonkers as you might think it is. Geeky, nerdy, goofy music for geeky, nerdy, goofy people, and that's me who's providing it. I also want to say that we have archives. The archives live over here. I keep pointing in the wrong place. I don't know what's going on. These are the bubbles over here. This is where all this informative stuff shows up. And Facebook.com and Twitch.tv/TobiasTheAdequate is where you'll find everything I do. Twitch only keeps 2 weeks for shows, but the Facebook page is the Tobias the Adequate fan page, so it's like got everything. Also, YouTube.com/MPLEGARE, which has all the videos in the uploaded section, and also a Troubadork playlist, which tends to be about a week behind. But at this point in the pandemic, who doesn't have a week behind, honestly? I'd also direct people over here to anchor.fm/theadequate for Ask Philo, which is where Philo is a little brief little podcast, happens about once a week, where Philo Thibodeau, Headbacker Kneecap, Rednecromancer from northern southeast Texas, answers your questions about life, death, undeath, the dark arts and crafts, we're alligators, my cousin Clem, why we're not allowed in Nacogdoches no more, the danger that power lines that provide to those of us in the this particular field, and a bunch of other stuff like that. And you can find it on anchor.fm/theadequate, or wherever you can find the Adequate podcast, and that includes Spotify. So if you're going on a trip somewhere and you need about 20 to 30 minutes worth of material, you can just kind of hit it there and just let it play through. What the heck? Every time somebody listens to it, I get a penny. And in the 2.5 years I've been doing podcasting stuff, I now have enough money to make if I cash it out, I can buy a combination platter. That's right, man. 3 tacos. 3 tacos. See? Podcasting. It can work for you, too. That's everything. That's all of it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me here, because, if y'all hang out with me, that lets me know that you care, and I kind of like that. I understand that there's some weird demographics with how this thing reads, who's where, and who's actually watching, especially if you put this on and you run it in the background or in a tab that's not at the forefront. But I don't care. Y'all watch. I feel good about life. I know I'm real big in reruns, so hi to everybody who's watching me after the fact. Like, share, rate, reserve, whatever it is y'all kids do with whatever social media you do this with. We will come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. We'll do different things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I mean, I barely managed to put this one together in my playlist here, in my ever-expanding notebook. This was episode 134 of the Non-Commute Show. 135 will be on Wednesday. 136 will be on Thursday. And then we take the weekend off because I'm celebrating my wife's continued existence on this planet. So that'll be fun. All right, that's everything. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Wear a mask. Don't forget to breathe. You can exhale a little bit now. You've been wonderful. I've been Tobias the Adequate, and thank you for encouraging my behavior. Catch the end live, and then, and bring it in the reruns. A lot of folks do that. At some point, I may reschedule this, but I don't know. I'm kind of in a habit now, aren't I? But I'm Tobias the Adequate. Thank you for encouraging my behavior, and I'll see you